Firefighters hold onto hoses, dousing the still raging infernos. Debris is being picked up and placed in the back of trucks. In Hiromachi, the destroyed landscape is widespread, a result of Godzilla and Misuga's battle with each other. Police have taped up the large area so that no civilian could trespass into the danger zones. Motohiro Tsuchimikado looks on from the bridge that stands outside of the zone. Damn, talk about collateral damage. But to give credit, she did her best. I never imagined that she would be that strong. Then you don't know much about her, do you? The blonde-haired boy hears the voice. He turns his head to the right. Kuroko Shirai stands behind him, not facing him, arms crossed and looking over her shoulder. He puts his hands in his pocket. You're Shirai? You're the guy I'm supposed to meet? I thought you'd blend in more, not look like you're on a vacation. Motohiro looks to his green Hawaiian shirt, winter coat, and pair of black jeans, then smiles. I like it simple, straight to the point. Also, I always see you in pigtails. I do like the new look, though. Don't even try hitting on me. I'm not interested. Oof, cold. By the way, I want to thank you for taking care of my friend, Kami. So where's your little group? Nowhere in Tokyo, that's for sure. They're located south in Yokohama. Musujime has her own place there. And look, I'm not going to pretend that you two are good friends or anything. She told me a while back that you had a run-in with her, and I know it didn't go well. So you can feel my annoyed frustration about this whole thing. I do, but it is what it is. We just have to deal with it. And I'm not going to pretend I know everything too. We both wish circumstances were different, but this is what we get. Anyway, shall we get going? Shirai turns around, then grabs Tsuchimikado by the arm. Try anything funny and I'll drop you. I'll be a good boy. The two disappears. Appearing 250 meters in the air, 3 miles, 5 kilometers away, the two gradually hover over the capital. Motohiro turns his attention to Tokyo Bay. Parts of the Japanese and American destroyers are being picked up and dragged to shore, but most of the oil are still on fire even days later. He can see civilian volunteers helping the JMSDF and Coast Guard. I saw the battle from a distance, but haven't seen the results up close. Hard to believe that a kaiju can be able to cause all of this. Kind of lucky that we don't deal with this on a daily basis, huh? Shirai remains silent, but understands what he is saying. Both spot the remnants of the Tokyo Bay Aqualine Tunnel and the Tower of Wind. She turns her attention back up ahead. They disappear and reappear over the city of Kawasaki, a stark contrast from the destroyed infrastructure of Shinagawa, Minato, and Chiyoda, and the intact city that never saw the battle on January 6th is very evident. Vanishing once more, they appear over the second largest city in Japan. Hey, is this your first time in Yokohama? Yes, but I don't know where to go. Musujime lives in Uka, Minami Ward, 5 kilometers from the city center. They vanish, then reappear over the district in question. But yet, which house is it? It's the one near a patch of trees. Can you be more specific? He takes out his phone, then shows it to her. Her eyes gazes at the photo displayed. A 2-story house up on a hill above another, and a massive black van parked on the side of it. Her eyes veers to the ground below. She has to find the vehicle in the photo. Moments later, she spots it. She teleports, and the two appears on solid ground. She lets go of Tsuchimikado's arm and brushes her hair. Woo! That was awesome! It messed up my hair, though. As he fixes his hair, the girl walks up ahead. Her eyes glues to the van, big enough to carry an entire family, most of which in the back of it. The boy catches up to her. Are you sure this is the place? Yeah, it's not a trap or anything. That was oddly specific. They stop at the front door. Motohiro lifts his arm, then rings the doorbell. He puts his hands behind his head. They hear the sound of a horn of a truck passing by. Aside from that, the sounds of the neighborhood is all that they can hear. Who is it? Your favorite boy toy. Huh? Jeez, what took you so long? I was watching the destruction. Plus, he places his right arm over Shirai's shoulders. I ran into an old friend who's dying to see you. Hands off. The door is unlocked. It opens, revealing the owner of the home. Her dark red hair is down. She wears a white tank top, yet her breasts are wrapped with bandages, a pair of jeans, and sneakers. The 17-year-old Awaki Musujime leans against the doorframe, crosses her arms, and smirks. Her eyes locks with Shirai's. Kuroko herself can only feel nothing but anger. Well, well. Never thought I'd see you again. Awaki's eyes darts to Motoharu, clenching his stomach, and the smirk fades. Ugh, not even 10 minutes into Yokohama and you're already causing problems. Surprise, surprise. This idiot wouldn't keep his hands to himself. Ugh. Whew. Okay. Hey, Awaki. Nice to see you again. I wish I can say the same, but knowing you, no. What? Come on. I was the best part of group. No, Accelerator was, but he's in Europe. Ugh, just my luck. Hey, shut the door already! Shit, sorry. Who was that? The only level 5 in our unit. Come on, get in here. The smiling Tsuchimikado walks past her into her house with confidence. Shirai follows suit, yet she is not smiling. Her eyes locks into Musujime's with hateful scorn. From one counter alone, their history is known, and neither has forgotten what happened. With the two inside, Awaki closes the door. Both Kuroko and Motoharu looks at what's in front of them. The leader of Scavenger, Rita Izumi, and Taro Marosake sit on opposite sides of a couch, watching Naruho Sakuraki and Itsuki Yakumaru play a fighting game, frantically mashing the buttons to get an upper hand. Come on! Damn it! You let your guard down! Izumi looks behind her, showing a mask with handprints on it, spawning the two new members of the unit. Let me guess. New members? Pretty much. Hey, long-haired. You were with the railgun, right? I was. Wait, a friend of the railgun? I got distracted! You snooze, you lose. Also, yeah, I thought I recognized her. Damn, I didn't know you were popular. Yeah, right. Shirai and Tsuchimikado dodge their eyes to the right. They spot the neatly dressed Shizuri Mugino on the recliner with her head resting on her robotic right arm. This isn't the first time I've seen the long-haired. Never thought a girl from Judgment would be here. She used to be in Judgment? Jeez, lame. Shirai says nothing, but she does roll her eyes. I'm not getting my hopes up. A pair of threes. They veer their attention to the left side, seeing a dining room table. Sitting at said table, the foreigner Enzali lays down his cards. Please, King High. Shiage Hamazora shows his 2 cards. Look again, dummies. Look again, dummies. Royal Flush. Seiai Kinohata shows her 2 cards. What? Oh, come on! That's what you ultra get for challenging me, boys. We didn't even invite you. You just forced yourself into our game. Meanwhile, as the 3 argue amongst each other, Rikyu Takitsubo is next to Hamazora, reading a book. Some group this is. Also, you said unit? What unit are we anyway? The E unit. The E is for Esper. Wow, very original. Anyway, I think you know some of them, right? All of them, though not personally. A good thing, too. I wouldn't go anywhere near you. Hey, just to let you know, this isn't your average level 4 Esper. Oh yeah? Why is that? Mugino thinks back to the battle that she had partaken in. Many times had Shirai saved her and Misaka's lives, teleporting behind enemy soldiers. First-hand experience, though the purple dye is a bit much. Oh, for fuck's sake. It kind of looks ugly. I'd say it suits her. The ends of her hair glows up. The irises in her eyes turns to violet. In a fraction of a microsecond, she teleports in front of the leader of Scavenger, leaving an after-image behind next to Tsuchimikado. To Shirai, it feels as though time has suddenly slowed down tremendously. Izumi jumps backwards out of fright, falling out of the couch onto her back. But then, she finds herself back on her feet. She feels a pair of hands on her shoulders. She sees Shirai and her after-image. But then, both of them disappears. The members of her own mercenary group become terrified. Mugino lifts her right eyebrow. Kuroko stands behind her, looking down at her. The glow in her eyes and hair fades. She removes her hands from her shoulders and pats Rita's light red-haired head. She walks around them, then back to Mugino. So where is where in this house? Follow me. Both girls walks into the hallway, then up the stairs. Izumi is left confused, baffled, and shocked all at once. What just happened? Another memory clicks in the level 5's mind. She recalls the moment when Godzilla achieved his first stage of evolution thanks to Misaka. But she also recalls seeing Kamijo, Misaka, Shirai, and Kinzaki's hair turning the same color as the power emitting from the kaiju's dorsal fins and electricity. Originally, it was blue. Now it's purple? Did Godzilla get stronger back in his home dimension? If so, she's almost on the same level as a level 5. And speaking of level 5, the railgun is probably beyond where she was when I met her. And as for that level 0 with that right hand... She thinks back to the words said by Gunha Sugita on January 6th. He can cancel anything his right hand touches. That is stupid. It's true. During the Dahase festival, I saw it for myself, and I never thought I'd see dragons from him. Dragons? Okay, now you sound crazy. Go ask him yourself. Is he secretly a level 5 that I didn't know about? Shirai follows Musujime as the two reach upstairs. Nice place. How did you afford all of this? I didn't. My dad paid for it. Never talked to him much, but I owe him. But first things first. She stops, then looks back at her. Let's get one thing straight. You are here, along with everyone else, to do a job. None of that stupid judgment bullshit. As if I didn't know that when I volunteered. And another thing. You're in my house, so you go by my rules. Meaning don't break anything and clean up after yourself. Got it? I'm not a pig, you know. Good. Glad we're on the same page. Anyway, you start the living room and dining room. The kitchen is right beside it. One bathroom downstairs on the right, one upstairs on the left, and they do got showers. My bedroom and 3 guest bedrooms. Is that all? Actually, one of them is my father's study. Full library and everything. You can pick out a book to read, but remember what I told you. Oh, and there's a basement. What's in that basement? A boxing ring, a shooting range, and a training area where I practice my marksman skills. How the hell? My dad used to be an arm trades dealer. Now he owns a pro wrestling company here in Japan. It makes me wonder where you got your personality from. Ha ha. Anyway, here's the room you're going to be sleeping in. She opens the door beside her. A very normal room, though some clothing is already on the floor. And before you ask, those belong to Mugino and Izumi. They just moved in yesterday. Shirai does not respond to her as she steps foot into the room. There's food in the kitchen, so feel free to feed yourself. Tell me something. Awaki stops herself from walking away. Why did you agree to do this? Maybe it's the same reason as yours. Who knows? She walks away. Kuroko takes off her backpack and places it beside the wall underneath the window. Her eyes veers out through it. The suburbs are calm and soothing to the human eye and mind. She spots a few children playing in the snow with their friends or their families. She can remember all of the times where she was able to have fun with her friends. A smile forms on her face. A bright future for them. I wish they can all see it today. Her phone vibrates. She takes it out from her pocket and looks at it. A text message is sent to her, and from a person she knows all too well. Sissy. She clicks on the message. Hey, hope you're doing well. I wish I can visit you, but I'm not in Japan anymore. Where are you? The message is sent. Moments later, the location is told to her. Berlin? Why are you all the way in Germany? She gives a response. Me and Toma are looking after a person that Zenov knows about. Okay, that explains it. And Yoshikawa wasn't wrong. She really doesn't know. Wait a minute. Did you call him by his first name? She sends it. Then gets a message back. Kuroko's jaw drops. They're dating? Oh, that son of a... No. It's for the best. I'm very happy for you. No, that sounds forced. As long as he's taking care of you, I'm okay with it. She sends the message. Moments later, she gets a response back with only 2 words. Thank you. Yeah, me and Toma should have been friends sooner. Her phone suddenly rings. Speaking of friends, she answers the call. Hey, Riharu. Hey, Kuroko. Sodden and I decided to visit you in Shinjuku, but your dad said you vanished. Where did you go? It's complicated. Why? Did something happen? Look, is my father near you? No, he's in the lobby with Sodden and Jennifer. Okay, good. Wait, who's Jennifer? You don't want to know. Trust me. She can feel that her friend is in a bind of some kind. Okay. Well, how do I explain this? So, here's what happened. One explanation later. What in the world? The PSIA? Are you serious? I know. It's fucking ridiculous. Look, can you please tell my dad I'm visiting another friend for a long while? I don't know. He's been worried sick about you. I know. But please do this for me. I can't drag him into this. Alright, I'll do it. Shirai, be careful. I will. Stay safe. The call ends. The last thing I need is him involved. Daddy issues? She turns around. She sees the 4th level 5 walking into the room up to the bed. Not really. I just don't want my family to be in this. Understandable. I joined so that I won't be annoyed by my own grandmother. The old bitch wouldn't leave me alone for 2 seconds. Shirai puts her phone back in her pocket. Maybe she hasn't seen you for a long time. By the way, how are your injuries? I'm still walking and breathing, am I? Say, where's your other friend? Which one? Blonde hair, beret hat, always carry a lot of bombs? Oh, Frenda. Yeah, she's no longer an item. Why? Was she killed in the battle? No. It was before all that. Now, I need to check something. She stands up from the bed. She walks up to the teleporter, getting right up into her face. The Meltdowner's eyes locks with hers, seeing that the purple is still present, only faintly underneath the tawny color. It's barely there. Your power is amplified by Godzilla, isn't it? What? How did you? I can tell just from a glance. That wasn't a coincidence. Yes, it is. But to tell you the truth, I don't know why it still feels that way. I'm sure you'll find your answer. But let me tell you something. Whatever you thought this was going to be, stow it. This isn't judgment or any of that stupid shit. Do you see the bruise on the side of my head? Yeah, that was from the railgun, who used one of Frenda's toys to knock me out. And that pissed me off. And that wouldn't be the last time that I had to clean up her fucking mess. Look, I appreciate you helping me out in that battle, but let me make one thing straight. We are all in this, and I don't take kindly to anyone who does business for their own. If you ever decide to turn against us for your own gain, I promise you, you will end up half of what you are now, just like Frenda. Understand? Hearing her words loud and clear and terrified for her life, Shirai nods her head. Mugino steps back. Good. The bed is mine. You can sleep on the floor. She walks to the door, out of her sight. Holy shit. But what did she mean by... A realization dawns on her. Her friend Sutton had mentioned a person named Frenda, and she hasn't been texting back to her in November. What have I gotten myself into? 6:00 p.m. The entire house hears the shouting from Kinuhata, Hamazura, and Edsali about leaving clothes in the bathroom. Musujime, in the kitchen drinking water, overhears them. She facepalms. Oh my god. It's like you're the mother of the unit. Don't put that image in my head. They suddenly hear something glass-like break. What was that? I accidentally broke a vase. Sorry. Hey, at least Shirai has been really quiet all day. Thankfully. Actually, how's your teleportation, by the way? Huh? Oh, that. I'm still able to teleport things, yeah. I meant yourself. What? Oh, jeez, that. Well, not good. Still? Look, I keep getting distracted by other things, alright? I don't have time to focus on that. It seems like you've got a lot of time now. You don't know that. Yoshikawa might send us a mission at any time. How can you be so sure if nothing has happened yet? Experience. And you were there. Hey, I'm just saying. It wouldn't hurt to practice. Tsuchimikado, do you even remember the last time I tried teleporting myself? You know how that went. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. What I'm trying to say is I'm not wasting my time on something I don't have any confidence in. Did that stop you from saving Accelerator, joining group, and being one of the best companions I could ever ask for? He walks up to her and places his hand on her shoulder. Look, it's true that you can't control it, but now you have an opportunity to change all of that. How? By asking the same person who has a similar power to you. Are you out of your mind? That'll never work. It won't hurt until you try. What has gotten into you? What happened to the Motoho Tsuchimikado that I know? Well, if you want, then I could just speak what's under those jeans. Ugh, I stand corrected. But don't get me wrong. I've seen a lot of shit in those 2 weeks. The Civil War, Baggin, then Godzilla. I decided afterwards to look at life in a different way. You're growing soft on me. All right, I guess I can ask her. That's the spirit. Something else breaks in the living room. I'll deal with it this time. He walks away from her, confronting the one who broke another vase. Musujime turns her attention upstairs, knowing what she has to do now. 7:30 p.m. Shirai steps into her room with a book in her hand. She reads the Godzilla novel that Euclides had wrote 2 months ago. Jeez, I can't believe all of this happened. I can't say we were the lucky ones. Yeah, lucky is putting it mildly. Her eyes looks up from the book, only to see Awaki leaning near the window with a smile on her face. Kuroko, not smiling, closes the book. I have gotten as far as the hospital scene before my nerves got the better of me. Still, it's an amazing read. Kind of haunting that it did happen. Shirai remains silent and completely annoyed. What? Am I not allowed to share what I like? I didn't ask you to come in here. Relax. I'm here for something different. Just hear me out. She places the book on the desk beside the door. She walks ahead, stopping on the other side of the window. Her eyes lock with one another. What do you want? You're a master of teleporting things, people, and yourself, right? What about it? I'll just get to the point. I was wondering if you can teach me how to teleport myself. Shirai lifts her left eyebrow. You? You're terrible at self-teleport. I know, that's why I'm asking you. You know what my answer is going to be, right? So why are you even trying? You know what? I don't know. Actually, let me expand on that. Fuck you. Huh? Why would I ever help a person out when she is full of herself, too arrogant, and is a criminal with God knows how many crimes under her belt? You are the reason I can't stand people like you. And another reason why I hate you is that you act so high and mighty the moment when no one is looking, that immediately falls apart. And right now, I'm not seeing a person who is helpful. I'm seeing a person who is a complete fucking nuisance. Excuse me? What I say is 100% genuine. Also, me? Arrogant? Look who's talking! You act so advanced and coy around others, yet when no one's looking at you, you become a different person. The true definition of two-faced. Oh, please. At least I know how to speak the damn truth, while you just stretch it to fit some non-existent stupid mindset. Okay, that is not true at all. How many times have I seen so many people being blind by their own lies and look like an idiot in the end? Too many. You're one of them that can't even take a fucking hint. Oh, really? The two girls continues to shout at each other. Their argument is so loud that everyone in the house hears them. You know what? If I didn't say yes to Yoshikawa, I wouldn't be dealing with the same gun that shot me in the hip and left me paralyzed. Well, it wasn't my intention to shoot you, all right? Kuroko's anger and frustration suddenly gives way to wide-eyed shock and disbelief. Awaki turns around in a huff. She aggressively rubs her dark red hair. Frustration is all that she feels. Frustrated that the same girl is berating her for something that happened this past summer. The same girl that can't stand her. She turns back around. She sees the same girl who has not said a word after that unexpected outburst and is still in shock. She turns her full body to the window. Her eyes glues onto the snowy neighborhood, then the night sky. Look, I'm sorry I shot you. I didn't know what happened. I just snapped. When you said those things in the diner, it triggered something. I'm being serious when I said it wasn't my intention to shoot you. I'm not that blind to think that you couldn't overpower me. You did. But you held back. After I left you to die, I felt horrible for doing what I did. And it turns out, using remnants of what's left of Tree Diagram Satellite was all for nothing. The reason why I did it was because I was trying to save my friends at the time. Boy, was I wrong. Not only that, I met Accelerator. You can guess what happened next. She brushes her hair back. There I was, thinking there was no hope. But then, life gave me a second chance, thanks to that spiky-haired boy, Kamijo. So that's his name. But recently, there was another. She was this pink-haired little teacher who smoked like a chimney and drank like a fish. She may look like a kid, but she taught me a few valuable things in life. And evidently, she became the reason why I'm here. Musujime breathes in. She lifts herself up from the concrete. Her eyes gazes around. Day had turned into night. She sees a few B-84 bombers arriving. Then her attention turns to what is around her. The landscape that was Academy City has been reduced to nothing. She spots a few planes on the ground that have been destroyed. Her eyes veers downwards. A magical circle disappears. Around her are various items surrounding her. What the hell just happened? I thought I was... Oh, thank goodness. She stares ahead. She sees the small, pink-haired teacher, Komoi Tsukiyomi, covered in dust and sitting on her knees. What are you still doing here? You should be... Stop. Don't say it. I know I shouldn't be here. I was finding my way out when I came across you. You were bleeding out badly and barely breathing. You told me to leave, but I couldn't do that. But why did you... The sound of the bombers grabs their attention. The B-84s drops not bombs, but men coming down in white parachutes. Komoi grabs her hands. Come on, we have to go. Musujime stands to her feet. But you won't make it out of here. She grabs onto her tightly. Hold on. Wait, don't! The two teleport away. Moments later, they appear at the very border of Academy City and Tokyo. Awaki lets go, but immediately collapses to her knees and coughing uncontrollably. I told you not to teleport yourself. I guess I never learn, do I? A great boom rings their ears, but it is not the sound of an explosion, but the sound of a mighty footstep. The great 120-meter kaiju, Godzilla III, walks past the two humans 100 yards, 91 meters, away, exiting Japan and entering Academy City. He's no longer our concern now. Come on, let's find a hospital that's still standing. The girl picks herself up, then follows her down the street. Back in the present day, Aoki has her back against the wall with Kuroko listening to every word that she has to say. I genuinely thought I was done for, and she would leave me to die. After I saw Godzilla for real, it came to me that whatever happened next will be because of what happened that night. And I was right. And that's when I met Yoshikawa in the hospital. When he offered me to be a volunteer of the PSIA, I said yes without hesitating. Though, I never thought I'd meet you again. Even still, I can still use Move Point, but I'm still struggling with teleporting myself. You probably read my file. About the accident? On that day, I swore I'd never do it again. But I keep being put into situations where when I'm about to die, I have to use it. No. On that day, I swore I'd never do it again. But I keep being put into situations where when I'm about to die, I have to use it. Sometimes I wish I didn't have this stupid power. What's the point of having it if all I've done is hurt the people that I know? God damn it. It is not the first time that Shirai's worldview of one person has been shattered. Kamijo is the prime example of such. Before, she had many feelings about Musujime, but now, those feelings have vanished for a new type of feeling. She reaches up and turns Musujime's head, making the girl face her. Listen, up until now, I thought it was going to be a pain, but I can't stand seeing someone like this. Weak or strong, you have a purpose and a reason to be given a power. It's okay to worry about yourself, but it's also important to worry about others too. What will you do to ensure a person's well-being and safety? Are you willing to put your life on the line in order to save someone that you do or do not know? Or are you going to let them suffer and let them die right in front of your eyes? That's what I was told. And I'm living by those words right now. And you know what? I changed my mind. I've decided to help you. Musujime is at a loss of words. The tears builds up, but she holds them back. Shirai moves her hands from her head. Though, in return, I need you to help me as well. Shirai blushes. She holds the side of her hair, and she darts her eyes away from her. You see, my friend Misaka found love, and I was wondering if you can help me find one too. You want me to offer you love advice? The tawny-haired girl nods. Sure, I'll help you. What kind of guy are you into? That's the thing. I'm not into guys. Oh. Well, I'm still going to help you regardless. Wait, you're not weirded out or grossed out by this? Of course not. I don't see a problem with it. Though, I gotta warn you, I'm going to be really hard on you, so you better pay attention to everything I say. She extends her hand out. Deal? Shirai smiles a little. Deal. The girls shakes hands. A partnership is formed by an unlikely duo.